Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Leo, for September 2017. So it's for you Leos for September 2017. When it comes to the actual health and when it comes to you guys this month, I can see that there is slight negativity again when it comes to bones and also when it comes to your circulation. So these are the two things that I really need you to kind of pay attention to. Of course, when it comes to your circulation, you know, there are lots of supplements that you can take, like a flaxseed oil or a linseed oil, and basically it's really good because it has got a very positive impact and a very good impact when it comes to your circulation in general. And on another hand as well, when it comes to your bones, you know, this is where I see slight sensitivity again. I know I have seen this before when it comes to you at some point before earlier on, but now I'm seeing it again, that you have to kind of pay attention to your bones, which means that you just need to take like a certain supplement, like maybe calcium, magnesium and zinc, like, and vitamin D, of course, you know, just to take a certain supplements. And also I can see the sign that you need to kind of exercise, and exercise is actually going to help you quite a lot, especially when it comes to your bones and especially when it comes to your circulation, and in general it is going to have a really positive impact on you. So please, if you're not exercising, if you're not going to the gym, or if you're not running and doing things, please do it. I know it sounds like, oh no, if you've got sensitive bones and things like that, I know it sounds like it may not help, but it's most definitely, it is going to help you, trust me, and you will be able to see improvements, and it is going to help make you feel much better about yourself, okay? On another hand, when it comes to the actual energy, I can see that you will have lots of energy in September, and in general you're going to feel quite good and you're going to feel quite awakened, and that energy that you're going to feel, that energy that you're going to have throughout September 2017, it's automatically going to make you feel like very good about yourself, and automatically it's going to make you feel very positive about yourself, you see. And that's why I'm saying that doing exercise and going to the gym and work for your body, work with your body, it's actually going to feel really good, because you are going to have that energy that is going to have an amazing impact on you, which means that you will be able to do things, you know, you will be busy and you will be able to do things, you know, to actually help yourself. On another hand, when it comes to the actual number, I see number 6. Number 6 is just so significant when it comes to you and when it comes to the month of September. Very significant indeed, which means a couple of things. It means that you are actually going to plan a certain trip or certain journey, which is not only going to be really beneficial for you, but it means that you really earned this journey. This is a well-earned journey, well-earned trip somewhere abroad or somewhere just to the nearby village, whichever kind of journey you will plan, or whichever kind of journey you go on to, you know, if you go abroad or if you go somewhere else, whatever kind of vacation you go to, it's going to be very important for you and very significant for you, and it means that you need to do this. It is going to be very good time for you, for your mind, body and soul, to actually just take a little time out and just go away and just break that balance that you had so far, just to kind of change things. This is going to change things, and also this is going to be very significant trip journey for you, and that's why I'm seeing it here, and that's why I'm so excited about it, because it's a very spiritual journey. Not only you earned this journey, not only you need this vacation, it is just the fact that this is going to be very spiritual experience for you. It may not seem like straight away like a spiritual experience, but while you're on that journey, there is a certain idea that you are going to come across, and that particular idea, once you come back home, once you come back from the vacation, it's going to grow into something really big, and it's going to make you to change a really big direction in your life, and it's to do with your work, it's to do with your career, and it's to do with what you actually focus on in general in life. You see, if you're retired, you're also going to be kind of having, you know, you're going to receive a certain spiritual idea that is just going to become very good and very powerful for you, for the change of the actual direction, and it is all going to make sense to you. You may not go to the actual journey in September, but you may plan it in September, or you may like sign for it in September, or you may, you know, you may kind of get a ticket, you know, you can make that particular journey, you can get a ticket, you know, but you can go some other time. Whether you go in September or whether you go some other time, as long as this journey is planned in September, it's still going to be connected to that spirituality, to that amazing spiritual psychic energy, which is also going to, it's going to make you to end up with some kind of idea that is just going to have a significant impact on your life. And also there is the problem that was bothering you for a really long time, problem that was dragging you, you know, it was just bothering you for a really long time, and you weren't too sure which direction to go to. This is also going to be revealed to you with this journey, through this journey, while you're having experiences at this journey. This is all going to be kind of revealed to you. And that's why number 6 is just so important. Not only because you're going to plan this journey, but this journey is just going to be connected to something deep, something spiritual, and something very, very meaningful for you. This is not only going to be like a simple trip abroad or simple trip away. This is going to turn into something really, really big, and above all, a big realization for you. Okay, 7th of September, it is just 7th of September. It's going to be a very interesting day for you, because you're going to come across a very unusual situation, an unusual situation that doesn't happen to you normally, an unusual situation that is going to throw you off the way just a little bit, an unusual situation that is just going to make you think in a slightly different way and make you react in a slightly different way. And it's also going to make you feel slightly negative. It's going to make you feel slightly down, because it's going to be connected to something that you were hoping for. It's going to happen when it comes to the certain direction in your life, or certain direction of your life. So let me just, I'm not saying, oh no, it's all going to be bad, blah blah blah. No, just wait a second. So that particular situation that is just going to make you feel slightly negative about a certain situation in your life didn't go exactly towards the direction that you wanted it to go. It's also going to make you feel automatically like a little bit sad, a little bit negative. This is on the 7th of September I'm talking about, and this is just so good. You know, this is really good, because very soon after that moment, after that point, you will just want to make a really big change. By the end of the day, on the 7th of September, you will actually be thinking about that particular unusual situation that happened to you, about that certain negativity that you kind of felt a little bit at the time when it happens. But also very quickly it's going to kind of make you to actually slightly change direction. It is going to be a slight change of direction, slight change of plans. Okay, and this change of plans are going to make you kind of it's going to make you want a change. It's going to make you feel like a bored, but in a good way, and you're just going to realize, oh my god, I was so bored, I'm so bored. And it's just like kind of that kind of realization is going to come, like that you really have to kind of change things in your life. You're going to need to turn things upside down. On another hand, you're going to have to look at the things from a slightly different direction, from a slightly different level, which are going to make you actually which are going to slightly redirect you towards an unexpected kind of journey in your life, which is also going to make you think about a completely different stage in your life that you didn't think about before. Before it wouldn't make sense to you, but now now this is going to make sense to you. Okay. And also the 7th of September, it's going to be quite important day, because on the 7th of September, for those of you that are waiting for like a promotion, or for those of you that are waiting for like a step up with your career, step up with your job, you see, and for those of you that are absolutely happy with your job, with what you do, you know, whether you're self-employed or whether you work for somebody else, if you work for somebody else, there's going to be like a recognition. It's going to be brilliant. It is going to be some kind of recognition that you're going to have, and that recognition is just going to make you feel really good, and you're going to feel ecstatic. Other people are going to be happy for you, but also automatically it's going to of course promotion is going to come towards you, which is going to be followed with more responsibilities, and which you're going to be absolutely great about. But it's just something that you worked really hard for, something that you waited for a really long time to happen, and now this is going to happen. And so your ideas and things that you wanted to happen, that you had in your head when it comes to your career, when it comes to your work, is just going to have a really, really good sign, and you will absolutely like the outcome of this. I can tell you that for sure. And for example, if you're like looking for if you're looking for a job, if you're looking for work and you're unemployed, or if you're employed and looking for a new job, new work, you see, if you're at that kind of situation, then also the 7th of September, it's going to be really, really important, because you are going to get a really good news, like a really interesting job offer. And that job offer is actually going to be much better than what you wanted, much better than you expected. It's going to make you feel a little bit nervous. It's going to make you feel a little bit uneasy, because it's going to be connected to things that you haven't done before, and before you would be like, oh, no way. But now things will slightly change, you see, when it comes to September, and when it comes to these particular energies, and when it comes to you wanting to change things. And remember, you will just look at the things from a slightly different perspective, and you will also want to turn things upside down. You will want to change things. So this is all going to be the part of this big change, and now this is going to make sense, and now you're not going to feel as like maybe nervous or like really paranoid about the new position or something that you haven't done, because you're going to do really, really great. But automatically this particular offer is just going to make you feel much better about yourself. The 15th of September is just the 15th of September. It's actually the time when you see, this is just such a bit, this is going to be quite a weird day when it comes to the 15th of September, because it's just split into different levels. Like for example, in the morning, you're just going to kind of have a slightly like a negative experience because of somebody, negative experience through somebody. So this is either going to be like some person that is connected to your work, or person at work, or if you're not working, you're retired, it is still going to be connected to somebody where you go, like where you go to socialize and things like that. So it's a negative experience. So I can actually tell you, you're going to be like quite disappointed with somebody, and you will be disappointed with the actions that this particular person had, and you will think, how can they do that? How can they do that? You will not be able to understand. And it's just slight negativity that is going to be around that person, and you're not going to get that either. And this is going to make you kind of think this negative experience, you know. And all what I can say to you on the morning on the 15th of September, just keep certain things to yourself. If you're working, or if you are not working, but wherever you go, whatever you do, anything that just matters to you, anything that's really important to you, try to not to share with other people. Just try to keep it to yourself, because when negative people are like this around us, you see, it is just kind of you just don't know how far they can actually go. And because they're so selfish, you see, they like to sometimes steal other people's idea, and they like to sometimes be like a little bit naughty. So anything that there is your matter, or anything that's really personal to you, just kind of keep it to yourself on the 15th of September. The second part is just wicked, like really good, because this is why I say, who cares about the first part of September, when the second part of September is just going to be like there's a certain task that you are going to have, a certain task that you're really going to enjoy, and a certain task that is really going to make you kind of surprised about yourself. And that particular task that you are going to be dealing with at the end of September, 15th of September 2017, that particular task is also going to kind of make you to put lots of personal effort in. You already started this before. There is also connection with this particular task from before, and you're familiar with it. So now this task is going to go on the next level, and you're also going to realize a very good like idea about yourself. And this is going to be big. This is going to be quite huge actually, because this idea that you're going to realize, this particular thing that you're going to realize about yourself, is just something that is just going to be growing more powerful and more powerful as the time goes by. It is going to become a whole new idea that is going to actually reflect on you, on your abilities, on your life in general, and it is going to have a really, really positive impact, because it's just going to give you more power and more strength to carry on in this life and be really, really happy, you know. And also it's going to be connected to new things, new energy, and you will really like this, and you need that, because lots of you got like quite not bored, but lots of you wanted to kind of move on from the current situation where you are at. You just want change, you want changes, but you just didn't know how to make them, and you didn't know maybe when was the right time to do it, or you just didn't feel confident enough. Now this confidence is going to come back. The 28th of September, it's another important day as well, because on the 28th of December, it's a really, really good day. There is a really good news that you are going to hear about that. There's a really good news that you are going to hear on the 28th of September. And it's also, when it comes to your own personal success and when it comes to the actual financial situation, 28th of September, it's going to feel really, really good. It's going to be really good because there is going to be realization that you can actually chill out and relax about the things that you were worrying about, especially when it comes to your finances, especially if the finances were really tight, and especially if you had to save and the finances weren't as good, or you were really worried or you couldn't save. 28th is going to be really, really good, but also you're just going to have so much energy, power and strength to actually start with a new stage, start with a new level in your life. And this is also going to bring new things and a brand new possibilities. And there are a couple of things in particular that you will be thinking about, and a couple of things in particular that you will want to pay attention to, and a couple of things in particular are going to be very, very significant part of your change that is coming. And also, what else I was going to say, that the first part of September, it's actually going to be, the first part of September is going to start with the news. There is going to be a female person who means to you a lot. Female person, this female person is either family member or it's either your friend, and somebody is just going to, that particular person is either going to get pregnant or that particular person is going to give birth. However, she's either going to conceive or she's going to give birth. But however, this is going to be very ecstatic time for her, and it's also going to be ecstatic time for you, and you're going to be quite happy about it because this is somebody who means to you a lot, and this baby, this child is going to mean to them quite a lot. And also what this person is going to have, I repeat, this is someone who means to you a lot, part of your family member. And also there is the very good thing going to happen to your family member when it comes to their partner, their husband, when it comes to their partner, basically. Their partner is actually going to have a very good news when it comes to their business, very good news when it comes to their success, and their partner is actually been working really, really hard. And this is going to be another thing that is going to be very important to you, because this person is going to be really happy, your family member, about their own success, and you're obviously going to be the part of it. And I can see you actually being really, really happy because you know maybe they were struggling, maybe the things weren't going really well, maybe they were battling for something, maybe they were waiting for something to change. You see, this is all going to be part of it, and it's all going to put a really big smile on your face. So not only that person is getting pregnant or giving birth, but also there is the really fantastic news that that person's partner is going to have. So things are finally going to start working out for this person as well. And also, what else I was going to say, that basically in the first part of September, you see, you're also going to be thinking about, you see what I said, like that particular trip or journey that I said, you know, and that is all connected to number 6. This is all part of it. This is just so important. And now this is going to be going on through your mind right at the beginning of September. You're going to be thinking a lot about how you want to go somewhere to relax, how you want to go somewhere to chill out, how this is the right time now, and this is absolutely going to be the right time for you. I know how hardworking you are, guys, and sometimes you work really, really hard, and lots of you didn't go away maybe in the last year, in the last couple of years. Lots of you, for different reasons, couldn't go away, couldn't go on a little vacation, on a little holiday abroad. I mean, these things are so important. It's just that there were lots of different reasons why some of you didn't go away for a really long time. Am I correct? And that's why I'm saying that this is just going to be the part of it. You will need to go to that particular journey. And this is also really important. The first part of September is just so important when it comes to your work-life balance, okay? And even if you're not working, even if you're looking for a job, you see, if you are still able to go away and just to reward yourself a little bit, please just do it. If you're retired, you know, if you can go away, just please go away, because this journey is just going to be so important for you. But it's really important for your work work-life balance, you see. And even if you're not working, you still need to have that balance, and it's really good to go away to get that fresh energy and then just come back and carry on with everything else, because it's really fantastic what we gain, you know, spiritually and mentally when we go away. But this, you really definitely, this is going to be something that is really going to be the part of your thinking process, and it's going to start right at the beginning of September. But please go away, chill out, relax. And as I said, it is going to be a spiritual experience for you. This is all going to be the part of very big spiritual moment, which is going to have an amazing impact on your life and what you do later on. You will see an amazing idea. Don't forget about it. Okay, and also I really want to tell you that on the, that there is going to be the certain competition that is going to be very significant to you, and that particular competition is going to be connected to your work. Now this particular competition is really going to be really going to be kind of enhanced at the mid-September 2017. There is a certain competition, and you will not be aware of it, you will not know it. The people will be kind of not watching you, but people will be kind of following you, especially when it comes to, this is strictly for those who are working, and strictly for if you're not working, for example, for those that are retired, you know, it depends what you do. You're still going to be involved in some kind of competition, but you may not even be realizing that you're part of the competition, you see. And also, if you're looking for a job, it is still, you will come to the realization that, you know, as I said before, there is a really good job going to come towards you, but you will also realize that why is this going to leave such a positive impact on you? Because you will be part of the competition. The other people are going to be applying for it, but you will get that particular job, for example. And once you get that particular job, it's going to make you feel really good about yourself when you realize how many people applied, but you got it. Okay, and also, you see, when it comes to the mid-September, I can see that, you see, that already that situation with the money, the situation with the finances mid-September is just going to change on better. Very important if you were struggling, what I mentioned, you know, very important if you were struggling, or very important if you were like really tight with the money, if the first financial situation wasn't good. But it's actually, financial situation is really going to start improving at around mid-September. So strictly important for those who are actually struggling. And I can see that you will actually use money, and you will actually want to work on your home. You will want to do certain changes when it comes to your home, when it comes to your living environment. You will focus on these things. You will focus on maybe gardening a lot. And I can also, if you have a garden, for example, you will focus on making certain changes when it comes to your living environment. Your living environment is going to become really big focus on you, really big focus to you as well, because by the third part of September you will still have this environment around you that is going to be the big part of you. What does that mean? This your environment is going to become big part of your thinking. It means that in some cases you will want to make changes in the home as much as you can, but in some cases, if you are able to like move home and change the house, change flat, some of you will really want to kind of think about moving and changing place, because you will feel like you're unsettled. Some of you will feel at around the third part of September quite unsettled, which means that maybe you will not have a sense of the security where you live, for whichever reason, whether you are renting and maybe you just don't have that sense of security, and maybe for example you just don't like where you live and you don't have that sense of security. Maybe you just knew that this is not the right place where you live, where you are at, maybe always knew that you're going to move somewhere else. These things are all going to be playing on your mind, and it's all going to be affected in a sense that you will maybe want to move the house, relocate maybe, just to move somewhere where you feel more secure, because you will want that sense of security that is going to be very, very strongly enhanced throughout September 2017, but especially by the time you get to the end of September, you will be thinking about it quite a lot. You will want to settle down, but where you are, maybe you will not feel so settled. So you will either want to change the location, or you will want to do lots of changes. If you can't change location, if you can't move, you will want to make lots of changes, and you want to make it kind of even more your own, more your energy, so you don't feel unsettled. Okay. And also, when it comes to the third part of September, I really want to say to, like, for example, like to those of you who are like, oh yes, that's another thing that I want to say. The 3rd of September is going to be really interesting as well, because my God, it is all, apart from you focusing on your home, where you're going to go and things like that, what you're going to do next, but it's also going to be swift change when it comes to your career. My God, even if you're like in a solid career, you're happy where you are, there is still going to be really swift change. The end of September is going to be really busy time. So if you work for somebody else, you're going to be really busy, but it's going to be really good, and it's going to be really rewarding for you. If you're self-employed, like, you will be buzzing how busy you are going to be, and you will want to expand, and you will also want at this point and this moment to start thinking about future plannings, for example, because things will start working in your direction, and all your hard work, it's going to start paying off in such a sense that you will want to, or in such a way that you will be able to plan things about your future that you weren't able to plan before. And also, certain things are going to change about your future because of this particular situation, and you will be buzzing, and you will really like it, of course. Now, this is the part that I'm getting really excited about. The part that I'm getting really excited about when it comes to you, my gorgeous Leos, it's basically the fact that romance, there is someone going to manifest in your life at the end of September, at around the end of September. For those of you that are single, and for those of you that are looking for love, this is going to be someone very special. This is going to be someone very interesting. You don't know this person just yet. You haven't met this person just yet. It's just somebody who you're going to meet for the first time, but you will fancy the pants of them like there is no tomorrow. Somebody very passionate, somebody very cool, somebody very interesting, somebody very smart, somebody very sexy, somebody very educated, maybe boring to look at. No, don't get me wrong, boring. Maybe like the type of the person who is concentrating on work, business, career, and things like that, and sometimes they just give out this particular energy, but behind them is just so much going on. And the romance may not start straight away at the end of September, but this is the person that you're going to meet, and you will instantly going to have something very special. You're going to instantly feel something very special. You're instantly going to feel something really different. It's just like almost like a part of your fantasies, you know. This is going to be someone who is going to have just a little bit of everything that you could possibly like about someone. You're also going to meet this person when you're going out, when you're around other people. There are going to be other people around, so which means that you could either meet them at work, or either you're going to meet them when you're around with your friends, for example. However, this is someone that you will meet, and someone that you will automatically want to kind of spend the rest of your life with. This is seriously, this is how you're going to feel about this person, and you're also going to feel about this person like you know them for a really long time, okay? And this is like, almost honestly, I'm telling you, this is like one of your soulmates. This is going to be something very special. This is going to be something very different. As I say, the romance may not start straight away at the end of September, but you're going to meet this person at the end of September, and slowly you're going to get somewhere where you've never been before, and you will want to do things that you've never done before. You will feel like you've never felt before. This is how this person is going to make you feel. Just by looking at you, you will feel like this. Just by looking at you, you will feel different. That's why I suggest strongly to go out throughout September as much as you can, because it's not going to be that long until you meet this amazing person here. Indeed. Also, I would strongly suggest you to get like something like a jasper. Jasper is absolutely beautiful. Look, this beautiful jasper pendant you can get on my website, and also jasper is very significant, and it's very powerful when it actually comes to these particular situations in our life. I mean, you don't have to be single to actually to wear jasper, because what you can be in relationship, if you're in relationship, even if you're in a happy relationship, it doesn't matter. Jasper is basically going to enhance the best in you. Therefore, how you feel when you feel really sexy, when you feel really good. Everything is going to be enhanced even more when you wear jasper, because jasper is absolutely brilliant to balance this out and make it even more powerful, make it even more things that are unique about you. It's gonna enhance it even more. So this is what I would highly suggest you to get, a little jasper pendant that you can get on my website. So it can help you quite a lot in these particular situations, and also it helps you to express yourself when you're with somebody who you really fancy, when you're with somebody who you really like. Sometimes people don't know what to say, people talk about silly things and things like that. Jasper can help you to balance yourself out and say the right things, you see. Very powerful little crystal indeed. And for those of you that are in relationship, you see, this is just really, and again, this is a really good time for you that are in relationship, because you will really feel that happiness. Your partner is going to really surprise you. For those of you that are in relationship, you see, your partner is going to surprise you really nicely. You're going to either get like a really nice gift, really nice present from your partner, or your partner is going to do something to you that is absolutely going to blow you away. And you're going to love them more and more. And you're going to see something in them that you're going to see something in them that you didn't see. Even if you were together for a really long time, it's just something that is going to be born at that moment, something that is going to be born, something really wonderful, a whole new feeling, a whole new emotion that you're going to have about your partner. And above all, you're going to realize how much your partner actually loves you, how much your partner actually wants you, how much your partner is actually thinking about you, how happy your partner is with you. And especially important for those of you who are wondering if your partner is cheating, or if your partner is not good, or if your partner is he or she the right one for you, and things like that. If there was that moment of confusion that you had to anything to do with your partner, for example, now this is going to be the time when all this confusion will go away, and it's all going to turn kind of upside down, which is just going to make your relationship even more strong, even more powerful, and it's just going to make it go on a whole new level. Like really good. I'm so glad when I see things like that. I'm absolutely ecstatic when I actually see this like that, things like that. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'm gonna say what I say every single time at the end of my video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and also don't forget to like, share me on Facebook, Twitter, and of course don't forget to comment in the comment section. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.